Welcome to my channel. It was the year 2023 and the world was in a state of turmoil. The economy was collapsing, political divisions were widening, and natural disasters seemed to be happening more frequently. People were searching for answers and hope. Enter the Jesus Revolution. It was a movement that started small, with a few people sharing their stories of how their lives had been transformed by a personal relationship with Jesus. But as more and more people began to hear about this message of hope, it started to spread like wildfire. One of the key leaders of the movement was a young man named David. He had once been a successful businessman, but he felt unfulfilled. That was until he discovered Jesus. His life was changed forever, and he dedicated himself to sharing this message of hope with others. David traveled the world, speaking at conferences, meeting with leaders and ministers, and sharing his testimony with anyone who would listen. He and his team also started a series of outreach programs to help people in need, such as feeding the hungry, providing housing for the homeless, and supporting those affected by natural disasters. As the movement continued to grow, people from all walks of life began to come together to form a community of believers. They started meeting regularly to worship, pray, and encourage each other. And soon, the Jesus Revolution had become a global phenomenon. People from all over the world were coming to faith in Jesus, and the message of hope and love was spreading like never before. The world was changing, one person at a time, as the Jesus Revolution continued to rise. Years later, as David looked back on the journey, he was amazed at how far the movement had come. But he also knew that the best was yet to come, as the message of the Jesus Revolution continued to transform lives and bring hope to a world in need.